guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know all of you, those are my subscriber, must be wondering that where I have left and why I am not posting since a long time. But believe me, I was as eager as you to talk to you and post a new content. So let's get started. In today's video, I am going to talk about the three things that you need to realize about life that will make you very free to live this life, that will make you completely free to live this life, and you will feel very light-hearted throughout your life, and you will stay cool, calm and composed throughout every situation in your life if you realize these three things. So let's get started. First of all, you just have to realize that life is a journey. Life is not a one moment event or a one day event. So you just have to go through a lot of things throughout your whole life. Okay? So you have to accept that the life will always happen in phases and seasons. Just like the seasons on the earth, like the winter, the summer, the spring, life also happens in the seasons. For example, whenever you feel like feeling cold and whenever you feel like not going outside, not socializing, and you just want to all left with yourself, and you just don't want to talk with anybody, and you just don't want to do anybody anything, then consider it as your winter. Because in winter season, when everything is shrinking, you feel the same way in your life when you are in your winter season. But after some time the spring arrives, and just like the life, just like the seasons on earth, in the life also the spring will arrive. There are never a single season going to stay throughout your life, just like the seasons on the earth. For example, if you are feeling very low, if you are in a low phase of your life right now, then after some time there will always come a high phase in your life. But to accept that high phase, you just have to accept the low phase in your life, because life always happens in phases, and after the night there will always the morning, the light will definitely come after the darkness. Okay? And second of all, you just have to accept the fact that there is always a plan B in your life. There don't never listen to those people who say that if there is no plan B in real life, because there is always a plan B, C, D, E, F, G in real life. But to excel that plan B, you just have to accept that you have failed at the plan A, and you just have to move on from the plan A. If you will keep clinging upon the plan A, and if you will keep trying to focus on the plan A, and if you will waste all of your energy and time and your feelings and emotions on the plan A, you will never get to know that the plan B is there for you and the plan B has arrived in your life. If you will be focused on the plan A, how will you recognize the opportunities in the form of plan B, C has arrived to you and has approached you? So first of all, you just have to get over the plan A. You have to accept, you have to say to yourself that okay, the plan A hasn't worked for me, but it doesn't mean that I am worthless. Never attach your worth to the any plan in your life, be it a career path or be it any like personal choices. For example, if you have planned to go to a university of your choice or a college of your choice, but somehow you failed to get admission to that university, then please do not regret it entire your life. Just accept the fact that it was not meant for you. maybe God has a different plan for you, and that university was not the best choice for you. So if you will accept it, you will then move on. You will be able to move on from that situation, and you will be able to figure out the other universities that are the best match for you. So you just have to accept that there is always a plan B for you. And third of all, you just have to accept that without failures there is no experience. Nobody on this earth has always succeeded. Nobody has ever continuously succeeded in all of their efforts. Whenever you fail, you just have to keep yourself open to learn from that mistake. You just have to learn that, okay, this thing is not working for me and this skill is lacking in me. So I just have to work on this skill, or I have to rediscover the skills that are best for me, that are strengths for me. So you just have to focus on the dark phase also. If you will not accept the failure, you will never succeed. You just have to accept all of the failures. And failing at a thing, failing at a job, failing at a company, failing at executing a plan, or failing at one relationship does not define your whole life or your worth or your whole personality. It is just one part of your life or one part of your personality. Yes, you have to accept the mistakes that you have done in that particular job or in that particular relationship, and you just have to recognize it, and you have to work on it. You have to get out of it. But it is not necessary that you work on it immediately, because whenever you fail at something, you will be an emotional state. You will be not able to accept or see the things past that failure. So you just have to give yourself, your body and your mind the time to get over of it. You are not a robot, or you are not a machine that will suddenly switch out of a situation. So you just have to give yourself enough time. But after some time, you just have to left pondering upon yourself. You just have to recognize your mistake, and you just have to get over of it. If you keep these three things in your mind, you will lead a very happy life.